You couldn't pay me enough to try that pickle milkshake. Right, greetings from Epcot.
Hello, happy Food and Wine Day.
Food and Wine actually opened over a week ago, but we were out of town, and this is the first chance we've had to come and enjoy. This is a Saturday morning. We are trying to get here early enough to, we were hoping to catch the booths when they first opened, but we have made it a little bit late. We haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry. Come along with us. We will show you what we love, what we hate, and everything in between. We'll see how much we can get done today.
Yes.
We have made it into Epcot. Food and Wine is officially underway for us. First thing you want to do is grab your festival passport at the kiosk right when you walk in. Where are we going?
We're going left. That's all I know so far.
Going left. So there are a ton of festival booths, some new ones that we're excited to try. Actually, the new ones are later on, aren't they?
The new ones are later, so we're not going to get to try those today. We'll have to do another update with some of those, although I don't remember being super excited about a lot of their food and drink offerings. So, but we are going to try some old stuff, some new stuff, and let you know.
One thing I'm really looking forward to is the fry basket. Another one is brewing. Definitely want to do both of those. And then the poutine over at Refreshment Port actually looks pretty good from what we've seen. Can't wait to get into some of this stuff and try it out. Once you come in and you go left by Spaceship Earth, the first thing that you hit is actually the Connections Eatery. There is a Remy Liege waffle in there, and then what was the other?
A Yucatan Sunset Margarita, which sounds
so
good,
bad.
but I'd rather have the margaritas from Mexico.
That is true, and we've had the Liege waffle, so it's not bad. Honestly, the Universal Liege waffles were way better last year, so we're gonna skip this one and keep on moving closer to Test Check. First stop was the fry basket, and we had our eyes on a couple of things here, which no way
There's no way we're gonna be able to eat it all.
No way. The first thing we got was the fry flight.
Yes, so this has sea salt and malt vinegar fries, the barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, and a sweet potato casserole fries with candied pecans, toasted marshmallow cream, and maple bourbon glaze. So
that's okay. They're actually not really crispy. They're kind of
soft,
chewy. So,
oh man.
Oh,
those barbecue fries are good.
That's fantastic. The barbecue fries, they got like a barbecue chip seasoning on them, and then there's like an aioli or a mayo on top, and then crumbles of fresh bacon. Those things are super, super good.
And then the sweet potato fries are delicious as well. They're regular sweet potato fries with that sweetness on them, but then they've got that marshmallow cream and the candied pecans and some maple bourbon glaze, so it's definitely it's really tasty.
Honestly, I could leave the sea salt and vinegar fries. Those aren't very good. But the, what is this called? The
barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli.
Those things are super tasty.
Yeah, those are a winner here.
That's my favorite. We also got the pickle fries.
So these are gonna be super hot. Fried pickles are always kind of in the middle. So, and they just feel warm. They felt super fresh.
So.
Oh, your fry came off.
Fry came off. The breading came off.
All right, those are good fried pickles. I feel like. I like the dill ranch that's on top of it. That's a nice addition, and I feel like as far as the breading to pickle ratio is really good too. Sometimes that gets a little off on fried pickles. Okay, the one fry that we did not get at this stop was the adobo yucca fries with garlic cilantro aioli. That sounds delicious, but once again, we can't eat it all today. But we did, however, get the salty dog cocktail. This is a potato vodka with grapefruit juice, ginger, simple syrup, and lime with a salted rim. That's really nice and refreshing. It is 400 degrees outside today.
It's 90 degrees and full on sun.
Of course, we're very used to, we're just coming off of a European trip where we were in Iceland and it was nice and cool, so.
There's also no breeze, there's zero wind right now, which makes it so much worse here.
Yeah,
that's very refreshing.
This is very refreshing. And I feel like it's kind of a decent portion. I can't recall how much this one was. $12.
So
I don't know, maybe not, but it's a welcome treat.
yeah, it's definitely tasty. Next, we're going to Flavors from Fire of Fire.
Flavors from Fire.
From Fire.
Oh, we chose not to stop at Coastal Eats. They do offer, it is right over here behind me, next to Creation Shop. They offer a lump crab cake with a Cajun spice vinegar slaw and an oysters Rockefeller, but one, we didn't want the oysters, and two, we were just not feeling the crab cake today, so.
Oysters from a festival booth in 90-degree heat. I don't know, that just doesn't, not
questionable.
so much. Yeah.
Questionable. Yeah. Our second stop of the day was over at Flavors from Fire, and we got a few different items here. First up, we got the smoked corned beef, which are house-made potato chips.
I will say on this is the one that has like fooled us in the last couple years.
It actually looks better this year.
It looks better, but there's not a lot of smoked corned beef on there.
Not.
So like last year it was just super salty, but there was a bunch of smoked corned beef, so maybe they've combated the saltiness with just removing some of the meat that you could have possibly gotten on here. So that's a little bit disappointing, but we'll see.
Okay. So this one actually has the house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. So
Should we just try it?
Yeah, let's try it out and see.
You know, there's not a lot of corned beef, but what there is very, very good. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that is tasty.
Okay, that's really good.
Winner this year. Next, because I need a drink, we got the swine brine. It's made with bourbon.
Look at this.
And it comes with a little,
There's a
piece of pork.
piggy wing in there.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
You want to try that?
Sure. It's cold because it's been in our drink.
That's so weird.
You're not gonna try it? No, you have to try it.
It's gonna get all in my teeth.
That was cheap.
The Invisalign is good for something.
Swine brine.
Does it taste like pork?
No?
It's sweeter than I thought it would be.
Exactly. That's what it's throwing me. It only says that it features Jim Beam bourbon, so I have no idea what's in this.
I can taste the bourbon. I wonder hold on. It kind of tastes like a bourbon margarita, honestly. It's not.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I'm not gonna like want to go back and get another. Last is the chimichurri marinated skirt steak taco with crushed avocado, grilled corn salsa, pickled red onions, queso fresco, and cilantro lime cream.
There's a lot of avocado on this thing.
I'm gonna kind of squish it around a little bit. That's really good. I'm not sure. The meat itself is not. I don't get a lot of chimichurri. I don't get a lot of flavor from the meat.
All I get is guacamole. Like there's so much guacamole on this taco, it just kind of subtracts from everything else. It's not bad. It's just it's like a guacamole taco with a little bit of meat in there.
Yeah, which I like guacamole, so I mean that's why it tastes good. But all right, the other options at this booth is the Impossible Burger Slider with wasabi cream and spicy Asian slaw on a sesame seed bun, which sounds really good, and it is vegan. And then the interesting things that I would like to try at some point during the festival is the spiced chocolate tart with barbecue potato chip crust, salted whiskey caramel, and smoked sea salt.
What is hilarious? Hold on, let me see if I can. Can you see the representation of the smoked corned beef? It's like covered in corned beef,
it is.
And it is not even close to what you get in person.
That's true.
That's a little bit disappointing, but the flavor was really, really good. I don't know. I'm kind of still on the fence on this one.
I'm on the fence on that one. The flavor was better than last year, that's for sure.
Up next, we're going to go to the Odyssey, try to get a little bit of air conditioning, and then sample some things from Brewing.
Yes.
I feel like
I need to grow an inch or two?
Yeah, I feel like here's where I would normally be on camera, so we're just gonna do this. All right,
I'm not growing, you're not drinking, so.
Right. We have made it into the Odyssey, which honestly is just a lovely respite from the heat. It has reached 91 today, still no breeze, like none of the palm leaves are moving at all. Anyway, that's why we look so lovely. It is hot in Central Florida. There's no shade out there too. Very, very few clouds in the sky, but we're here and we're loving it. What do we got?
So at Brewing, this is one that we visited multiple times last year. The peanut butter and jelly wings were fantastic. Garlic Parmesan wings, I think I remember them being really good last year. I don't think that they had the orange cardamom wings last year, but and we're not trying those today. But they also have added an Impossible Buffalo chicken tender. And then what we got is the, prepare yourself, unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings with cool cucumber yogurt.
That is all on the menu.
Yes, and then we also got the buffalo Brussels sprouts.
All right, hold on, let's see. The wings here definitely smell like curry. They actually look pretty tasty, so I'm excited about those. I am gonna risk the chicken getting in my teeth for these wings. And then
I knew he was tricking me on the other thing.
the Brussels sprouts don't look as good as last year's, but it is kind of a sad little representation of Brussels sprouts, although they do seem to be coated pretty well. The last thing we got is the cider flight to share. So that comes with 3 different ciders. The first one is Blake's Hard Cider Tropicolata. Is it good?
I like that very much. It's nice, refreshing, little islandy, like coconutty, and
Get a little pineapple, get a little coconut.
Yeah.
I can definitely see pina colada, tropicolata vibes. Yeah, peach berry, Old Rock peach berry hard cider.
I don't get the flavors as much on that one. Like that one's okay to me.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Very muted, like a hint of peach, no berry. This is from Three Daughters Brewing.
That one's good. It's not my favorite one. It's almost reminiscent of cough syrup. I don't know what's happening right now.
The last couple of festivals, there's been merch in this seating area of the Odyssey,
We have the tables back.
which is severely limited to seating options, but there is full-on tables. There are bistro tables with no chairs around the perimeter, which is where we are, which is why I'm doing this. And then in the middle, there are full-on tables with chairs. This is a fantastic spot to get out of the heat and enjoy some wings, cider, or beer.
Yes. Or if you dare risk it, the pickle milkshake, which we did not risk today. Sorry.
You couldn't pay me enough to try that pickle milkshake.
So we're gonna try the Brussels sprouts first. Those aren't great. They're very soggy. They're not great.
There's nothing crispy about those Brussels sprouts.
No. Is that what they say?
Well,
No.
I think when you roast them, they're supposed to be crispy. They're drenched in the blue cheese
And the buffalo sauce.
And the buffalo sauce. They're like floating in there. That is not good at all.
I'm a little nervous about the unnecessarily spicy part of the menu title. Oh yeah, they definitely pack a punch.
You all right?
I'm gonna drink the one I don't like.
I actually really like the flavor of those wings. They're definitely spicy. The curry has a really good flavor to it though.
Definitely tastes like curry.
They are full-on sauced. Like, they're cooked very, very well. These are a winner. Those Brussels sprouts are not.
They have great flavor. They are just
Spicy, though.
very, very spicy.
It is spicy. So we have made it to port of entry. We are finally in the World Showcase, and normally this thing would be covered in food and wine merchandise for 2023, but as you can see, there is nothing here. It's empty. I mean, other than the traditional Disney stuff, but there should be a full display of food and wine merchandise here. So we've been out of the country. I haven't really kept up with what is going on with the festival. We're just checking everything out today.
There's no festival merch in here, which we were a little surprised about, but we just asked, and apparently the festival merch is spread all throughout the countries this year, and then there is some already in Creation Shop. So definitely keep an eye out as you're walking around the World Showcase, because that may be the only place that you can get it. The Remy's Hide and Squeak Adventure, that is one of our favorite things to do whenever you come to the Food and Wine Festival. The prizes this year are actually really cute. They're like little lunch pails with different prints on them. And so it's a map that you go and you hunt for Remy all throughout the World Showcase. It's so fun. It's $9.99 for the map, and you put the little stickers on and then you turn it in for your prize at the end.
We are going to keep our eye out for merch, as you can't get it there, but we're going to continue on. We are headed to Mexico first.
I'm excited about the margaritas.
Go.
All right, do you want to come to Food and Wine Festival? If you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, we would love to help you out over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
Up next today is Mexico.
Margarita time!
Both margaritas looked fantastic.
They did. So this is the Trouble in Paradise margarita. It has mezcal, watermelon liqueur, rosé wine, lime juice, and agave with a chili lime powder rim. That is good. It's very refreshing with the watermelon flavor and the spice and the mezcal. Yes, that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
It's a pretty heavy margarita flavor.
It is, yeah. To be fair, this was the most expensive booth that we came to. So the Trouble in Paradise was $11.73 and the Flyaway Margarita was $12.20. So
That's interesting.
yeah, it's the only booth I feel like that does like weird numbers.
But the menus don't have weird numbers. Now, this says the Trouble in Paradise is $12.50, and the Flyaway Margarita is $13.
This one is a flyaway margarita. It's got Noche Lune Sotal, pineapple ginger juice, chili ancho verde liqueur, and ambar blanco tequila with a sweet dried chili salt rim. Is it good?
It's weird.
I think it's the mix of like the ginger along with maybe, I don't know what that Sotal is.
Yeah, the pineapple ginger juice, that's what I'm tasting. So there's a little bit of spice off that ancho verde. And then the pineapple ginger just gives it a weird kick that's not super appealing, but it's not something I hate. I don't know, like, it's not something I would probably get again.
And then we also got the Tostada de Carnitas, which is braised pork on a fried corn tortilla with black beans, avocado mousse, queso fresco, and chives.
This thing is pretty small for what it is, but everyone raves about them. We've never gotten it before.
We've never gotten them because it's so small.
How much was this thing?
It was $7.27.
It's pretty good.
So nice and crisp. That pork has a ton of flavor. That's actually really, really flavorful.
Continuing on from Mexico, we are coming to the China booth, which is next up on the list. They've got dumplings, they've got a duck bao bun, and some sort of noodle thing, none of which sounded great, so we are going to continue on.
All right, so we're actually gonna skip the next couple of booths. We've had the curry spiced crispy cheese before with the mango curry ketchup, and it's actually really, really good. They also have some other options, and then you hit the refreshment outpost that has the spicy gatheri, and the Kenya outpost with the Kenyan coffee, barbecue beef, and the peri peri skewered shrimp. But we are headed to the Alps, where the raclette cheese is.
And hopefully it will be colder in the Alps.
Yeah.
So just past Kenya here is the first place that we have seen actual festival merchandise. So there's a festival market booth, which has got lounge flies, it's got t-shirts, it's got cups, some pretty good stuff in here. I don't know if we'll get any of it, but the lounge fly is pretty cute, actually.
The lounge fly is super cute with all the little animal things, or all the little food things all over it. I think I might need the spatula.
All right, and then right next door to that festival market is another festival market, and here they have a ton more stuff. They've got more shirts, they've got corksicles, they've got cutting boards, they've got ears, they've got tank tops, they've got spear jerseys, and they have coffee mugs, which I'm gonna check out.
I'm gonna need one of these wine glasses. I'm on a mission to replace all of my stemless wine glasses with fun printed ones, and so far I have a Mardi Gras one from Universal and a Halloween Horror Nights from Universal. I'm gonna need this food and wine one.
We made it to the Alps, which has warm raclette cheese made different ways, which is exactly what you want when it's 92 degrees outside with no wind and full sun. It's always been a favorite in the past. This raclette cheese is fantastic. They basically heat up the surface of the cheese wheel and they just scrape it off with...
I already cut up the ham, but this is essentially what it looks like. All right, so I have a little bit of potato, ham, and cheese. I think I should live in Switzerland.
Past Germany and the Alps is going to be Spain that you run into. That actually looks pretty good. They've got like a charcuterie in a cup. It's got like meats and cheese and olives and stuff in it that looks pretty tasty. Oh, and paella. Interesting. Yeah, we're not gonna stop here. And then past there, you're gonna hit Italy, which we have been burned by in the past.
So many times.
It always looks overpriced and it's always not that great, so we're gonna skip it as well. We are headed to America, which is the next one on the list that looks fantastic. We have made it to America, which honestly the last several festivals has been one of our favorite booths.
We got a few different things here. First of which, Dan and I both got a beer because America's always good for its beer. I got the Rogue Dreamland American Lager. I've already tried it. It's very refreshing.
I got the Goose Island IPA, which is different than the normal Goose Island IPA. It's a neon beer hug. I've tried it as well. Very tasty.
We got the Italian beef sandwich, which is it's got shaved beef, the spicy stuff and the au jus on a French roll. And then we also got the chilaquiles, which is the tortilla chips tossed in salsa verde with ranchero chicken, queso fresca, cilantro lime crema, and a soft poached egg on top.
I think this is probably gonna be the easiest one to try first. The bread is very fresh, light, fluffy. The meat is cooked really, really well. I enjoy the what is that, peppers and onions on top.
It's like the spicy blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. It actually comes together. The au jus didn't have a ton of flavor for me, but the sandwich itself, super, super good.
Super good.
Oh yeah, get in there.
Oh.
That egg mixed with the sauce and the chicken in there.
Man, that flavor is incredible. Hands down, if you're coming to the America booth, I would get the chilaquiles over everything else. That is delicious.
That's fantastic. Like, we're only taking like two bites maybe each one of these dishes just to get the taste of it. But I want to eat this whole thing.
This might be one of the best things that we've had at the festival.
The winds are shifting.
Yes, there's finally a breeze, but that also means a storm is coming.
Right, if you can, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but if you can see these clouds over here coming in from the west, this happens quite often during the days in the summers, so basically
feels amazing.
June through September from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.-ish, it is likely to storm in the afternoon. We have made it to Greece. We got 3 things because Leslie could not make up her mind. What did we get?
Well, we got the spanakopita, and of course we got the grilled cheese with the honey and the pistachios because, oh my gosh, it's so good.
This
and I
thing
love
is
it so
fantastic every single time. There's a spanakopita. It looks pretty small actually for what you get. The serving size is pretty tiny there.
But look at this lamb gyro, right? Like, this is a pretty healthy little portion.
For a food booth, like, they kept that dough, that phyllo dough, like really, really flaky. Super good, the feeling is great.
The flavor's really nice and the filling's nice, and I think the dough itself is the biggest key, right? So
yeah. The cheese is super creamy because they griddle it like right there while you're waiting. Pistachios on top with that honey gives it a nice crunch, and then the sweetness just really hits it off nice with the cheese.
I'm not sure which one's my favorite between this and the chilaquiles.
Yeah, this is definitely get this. We have a great little Greek restaurant by our house, and this rivals that gyro. It's actually pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So we walked all the way through France, the UK, Canada. We've had all that stuff before. Ireland is a fantastic booth over there, but the fisherman's pie does not sound good, even with the, actually it's starting to clear up right now. Are we gonna miss out on the rain? It still looks cloudy over there.
Don't jinx us.
Don't jinx it, okay.
All right, so we made our way all the way around to the poutine because we really wanted the poutine. It is the braised beef. It is french fries with braised beef, boursin, garlic and fine herbs, cheese sauce, cheese curds, crumbled boursin, garlic and fine herbs, and gherkin relish. It looks intense.
Look at this poutine. That is huge. How much was this poutine?
It was $10.
Like, it's hard to even get everything every bite. So you got the boursin cheese, you got the regular cheese curd, you got the braised beef, you got the mushroom, you got the fry. That's a lot of food.
I do not think that they had the mushrooms or the relish the last time. And those are both fantastic additions to this dish. Last time, I feel like it was just the cheese and
boursin cheese.
And yeah, the boursin cheese and the cheese curds and the braised beef.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we've had the mushrooms and the relish before, and that's really, really nice.
Super shareable, definitely worth the money. That's fantastic. That may be a must get here. That is wonderful. So far, we have lucked out and avoided the rain. It did sprinkle a couple of times, but there are storm clouds that way. It looks okay that way, so I'm not sure if it's gonna split and miss it. Regardless,
You never know.
We're going to escape while we can.
Yes. We did not quite finish our Emil's fromage montage this time, but I will save my map so that we can complete it next time and go get our treat over at Shimmering Sips. And I think we're gonna try the rest of the booths the next go around.
Yeah, this has been fantastic. What did we do, 8? Yeah, I think we did 8 because we were at 6 at America, and then we did Greece, and we did the refreshment port. Honestly, all in all, I think my favorites were the refreshment port. Poutine was fantastic this time. Really like the wings.
The chilaquiles.
The chilaquiles over in America.
And the griddled cheese.
and the griddled cheese and grease. Those were all fantastic.
And the tostada was a surprise.
Tostada was very, very good. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but very, very good.
Yes.
As far as drinks wise, did you have anything that just blew you away?
I really enjoyed the drink we got at the Fry Basket. What was that one called?
It's good. I did like the Tropicalata seltzer from the Odyssey from
I think
Brewing.
I would just get that and not the flight.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. We are going to definitely be back to Food and Wine. We've got plenty of time to come back and enjoy the rest of these booths, and in addition to the new ones that will open up in September.
Yes, so if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video.